Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back into mattsteinway.com. This little topic is, I reckon, one of the most important topics in your life. Surrounding yourself with people who either you want to become like or that inspire you. Surrounding yourself with people that you want to be like. Because that old saying is very true. Birds of a feather will flock together. And it's so true. So, the people in your life that, think about it, that are around you right now, what are they like? You know, are they people that actually lift you up and take you somewhere? Are they people that you want to become, and I'm talking about people that you associate with, not necessarily your family and things like that. I'm talking about people that you choose to associate with. What are they like? Are they people that are going somewhere, that actually take you to a place that you want to go to? You know, are they people that pump you up so much that you just love being around them? Or are they opposite? First, who do you want to become? What is it? I know we all want to be ourselves, that's the number one thing. But what is it you want to become? Like, do you want to become the best real estate agent on this planet? Do you want to become a great business owner? Do you want to become a great sportsman or woman? Do you want to become whatever it is you want to become? What is it? What is it? And then what people should you associate with? You know, I've said many times, John McGrath, he's been my mentor for years, but he chooses to, from what I see, he's selective about who he hangs out with. You know, he hangs out with people that I'm sure he not wants to be like, but he spends time with people that are either going somewhere similar to him, like his network is amazing, absolutely amazing, and I'm sure that he's gone there in his mind first. He sees all these people who are doing great things, he gets to know them, he networks with them, he sees them. That's what I mean. You know, in real estate, are you hanging out with the people that are whinging or the people that are going, I'm going there? You know, are you hanging out with inspirational people or people that are whinging? You know, that's the choice that I'm talking about here. Are you not just in real estate, but in life as well? Like you know, I heard a saying somewhere, your 5 closest friends will determine your level of wealth, something like that. Your 5 closest friends. And there's that other saying, your network will directly influence your net worth. You know, it's true. There's something about who you hang out with. Who inspires you? Who inspires you? You know, Tony Robbins, he'd be a great one to hang out with. Can you go and hang out with him? I don't know, one day you might be able to. But in the meantime, wouldn't it make sense to absorb yourself in his world? If that's who, you know, pumps you up, Deepak Chopra, all of these people, you know, they could be in your car every day with you. They can be on your iPod. You can listen to them, you can study them, you can see what they do, and that's what I mean about who you hang out with. It's who inspires you to do better. Or because if you're hanging out with people that aren't going to a place that you want to go to, and look, you can't have all, I'm just talking about your nucleus of friends that you spend time with, that you study, that you learn from, that you bounce things off. Do you have a close grip of these people? I know we have all different sorts of people in our lives. I'm not saying just disregard everybody, but your closest ones that you spend most time with, what are they like? What are they like? I reckon the company that you keep is the type of company that you build. And I don't mean like a business exactly, sort of in a way. If you're in real estate and you're building something, you know, are you getting to know people that are doing great things? Like Brent Courtney, for instance, my buddy that I've teamed up with for years, he inspires me. I like him. He's always going somewhere. He's always thinking of stuff. Like I went down and saw him the other day, just for a buddy session, and you know, he gave me his latest letter with this great coffee idea that he had, you know, at his auctions and all of this stuff. He's always thinking on how to do it better. You know, it's great. I love it. You know, Wayne Vaughan is similar. Jason Boone. There's so many. Danny Grant. There's so many of these people that I really enjoy seeing. I really enjoy just speaking to on the phone and thrashing some things out every now and then. You know, that's what I'm talking about. You know, are these guys, you know, are they readily available always? Like, you can't just sort of ring John McGrath, for instance, and I've known him for a long time. I can ring him fairly often, but he's a busy guy. You know, and I'm not talking about being someone who just sucks all their information. I'm talking about contributing to their life just as much as they contribute to yours. Somehow, like, go to John McGrath's seminars, for instance, and I don't want to make this whole video about John McGrath, but he's a really good example of someone that would be hard to get to know all the time. But if you went to a lot of his seminars, ARIC and whatever, a principals conference, and if you're a principal, and look, he puts on so many over the years, and there's so much stuff that he's done for everyone. If you went to all of his seminars and not only learn from the best in the industry, the best, because he only engages the best, that him and the Tret team only engage the best of what they do. If you went to all of their seminars and went up one day, and that's how I got to know him a little bit. Well, I sent him a video years and years ago, and I didn't know him, but he was a massive profile when I first met him. But if you just went up and just said, "Hi John, how are you? Just wanted to say thanks for all of these great seminars that you put on. I really appreciate it, blah, blah, blah." That's one meeting, just by making an effort to go to these brilliant places that you might get to meet John McGrath, have a quick word to him. He's a very giving guy. You know, when I say giving, like, I'm sure he would give you a few minutes just to have a chat and throw things around with you. I hope it's all right with you, John, but just, he's done it with me many, many times before I got to know him. That's what I'm talking about. But making the effort to get to know some of these people, and if you can't get to know them personally, buy all these books and CDs and all that sort of stuff, put them in your car and listen to them every single day. You're surrounding yourself with people who have either been there or going somewhere that's inspirational. That's what I'm talking about. Who are you surrounding yourself with right now? Very, very important. Massively important. Because you do that enough, you'll start to go somewhere similar. Somewhere similar. I think it's all about energy. Energy is what I find that if you're dealing with people that inspire you, you draw from their energy. And I don't mean take their energy. They give you energy because it's, well, inspiring. They give you energy because they're also got this high energy factor about them, that they're going somewhere. And you know, you draw from that, and it's like, great, and hopefully you can contribute to that. All of these people, even in your marketplace, is there an agent that does extraordinary things that inspires you? Give them a call, ask if you can have a coffee with them. Just even talk to them on the phone for a few minutes. That one conversation could give you enough energy for the next 6 months to be walking on a cloud, just going, fantastic, I love that bit of information they shared with me. That's what's inspirational about this stuff. You know, it's just the energy exchange of this whole thing. So anyway, just wanted to touch on this one. Who are you hanging out with? Where are you going? What are you listening to? Who are you following? What are you reading? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who? That's a really important question. All right, question of the day today. Got a bit carried away. I had it in my mind. I need to write the question of the day down because sometimes I get to the end of the video and I can't remember what I was going to ask. Question of the day, yes. Who is the most inspirational person that you know? You don't even have to have met them, but who is the most inspirational person in your life? Love to hear it, let us know, and thank you so much for helping us all make this real estate world a better place.